Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to show you this journal that I've created. So on the front there, that is to mimic a window looking out onto Lady Grey's iris garden. So you can see it's all weathered. It's used the crackle paint method, and I follow that along to the hubs on the side. And as you can tell, if not, this is a 4-inch spine, guys. It's huge. And I actually cut it by mistake. I was supposed to, I was trying to cut 3.5 because my journals are usually 3.5 or 3 to 3.5 inches thick, and I messed up. So I've left the tails on, and as I've called before, the heads are the hairs on this journal. Whoever purchases, you can go ahead and remove those if you like. You can go ahead and do so. So I love when you open a journal and it flops open like this and all the pages are displayed in this manner. I love that. So let's go ahead and get into the inside of the journal. The end pages are meant to mimic a fence, of course. And this is the beautiful prized iris here. And this next page is Lady Grey herself. She's dressed to go to an opera. Given the status of herself and her family, she has to attend a lot of functions, and she really doesn't want to do that, but she has to. Her real passion, however, are her prized irises. She has beautiful gardens and such. This, I'm just showing you my title page. I haven't done that for a few journals, and so I thought it would be perfect to go in with this one. I want to share this beautiful poem with you guys. An iris blessing. May your blooms be floriferous and in good form, distinctive, with good substance, flair, and airborne, with standards and falls that endure, never torn. May you display many buds and blooms sublime, in graceful proportion on strong stalks each day, gently floating above the fans and the fray. May you too reach toward the moon and stars. Bloom after bloom, many seasons in the sun, enjoying your life, health, and each loved one until your living days are artfully done. By Georgia Goody Kunst. So I thought that would be a beautiful point to add in with that. I looked at quite a few, you guys, but after reading this one, especially with everything that's going on right now, I thought it would be perfect to read that. And you guys listen to those words and apply them to yourself. Okay, so back to the journal itself. So this is a writing journal, as you saw from the title. There are, I think, 668 pages to this journal, so I'm just going to go ahead and say 670. And you guys, I kept counting and losing count, so I can't even begin to tell you the correct number. So what I've done, instead of adding this into a botanical journal, because I still have pieces left over for those journals, I had so many pages I had printed off, as I stated in, I think, my last journal, that I said, you know what, let me throw this together in a writing journal and, just house it as that, because I do love just creating writing journals. This journal, I don't know if I said it already, but it was supposed to only be 3.5 inches. But you guys, my spine, I don't know why it just wanted to be 4 inches apparently. But it was 4 inches, so I just went ahead and went with that. And I think it turned out beautifully. The pages are fairly plain, as you can see, because this is a writing journal. So I'm going to speed the footage up at this point, because this is basically the journal. It's a writing journal. I do have some pieces included so that you can add to it as you like, but for the most part, you guys, it's plain, but I love it. Enjoy. So all of the pages that you see that have the iris pictures on them, that's from a vintage horticulture book that I have. And I tried to situate them to where most of the flower was on the page that you're looking at, and not, in the bend when you're bending the signatures. So there are quite a few of those pages, and you'll get to see more as I continue flipping. So I tried to use the lace placemats there. Didn't turn out so good, but I still like the effect. So I need to go ahead and tell you the kits that I used. So of course I'll list the kit below. I think I showed it at one point, but not totally for sure. So I've used kits from After Midnight Design. That's the main journaling pages. I also have pieces from Tailor Made Journals and the Old Design Shop, I believe, and I'll list those down below. So these are just some extra pieces as I've been showing you. So whoever purchases this, you can have some extra pieces to go ahead and complete your journal. So, you guys, I started to get weary of turning all of these pages. Oh my goodness. I did have so much fun though, just, creating such a mammoth journal as far as pages go. To date, I'm pretty sure that these are the most pages I have ever bound in one of my journals. Won't be the last, but it's the first of a many. You guys have a lovely morning, a lovely evening, or a lovely night, wherever you are.